Hey YouTube, what's going on? So today we're actually going to be talking about Cyberpunk Project Orion. If you guys don't know, and you need some clear light on that, Project Orion is the next installment of the Cyberpunk series. Um, so they're calling it Project Orion, also known as Cyberpunk 2077 2 or Cyberpunk 2078 or whatever you want to call it. Um, so this video is basically me talking about features in Cyberpunk in the next installment, which I think is going to be added. Um, so first off, we'll just get right into it. So the first thing is, in the first Cyberpunk game, we were supposed to get multiplayer. We were promised two single-player expansions, which never ended up happening. Yet, and we were supposed to also get multiplayer. Because the game was so buggy, because it is made on Red Engine. Honestly, the game first came out, they should have took more time making the game, we all know this. But everyone who did talk shit about that game, saying that game was a piece of garbage, they made that game on their own engine. It's not like they used fucking CryEngine or Rage Engine or Unity or Unreal Engine 5. Um, they didn't use any of that shit. They used their own engine that they created, which is honestly kudos to them for doing that. Um, so so we are getting one large expansion called Phantom Liberty, and we are no longer getting the second expansion due to the studio. I believe they're located in Poland. They are now working on Project Orion, and their studio moved from Poland to I think it was somewhere in the States. Let me take a look where it is. I'm not sure where it is. I believe it's somewhere in New York or something like that. It's somewhere in the United States. Um, they moved from Poland, I believe so. And yeah, so what I think is going to be happening with Project Orion, I think it's going to have multiplayer for sure. But the main switch that I think we're all excited for is they're all going to be switching over, I believe, to Unreal Engine 5. Now, I'm not sure if this is confirmed news or not, but Unreal Engine 5 for Cyberpunk would be absolute wicked. Um, on top of that, there's other things that are promised that we saw in the trailer, which we never ended up getting. Now, some of those things were like customizable cyber enhancements, like different color arms, gold, platinum, silver, diamond arms. I feel like they're going to be adding that for customization. Also, when you're taking down enemies to hack them and shit, that's also a another element that we saw in the gameplay that we never actually got inside of the
No,
final
what I'm
product
talking
of the
about we
game.
didn't get in the game is, yeah, you could hack enemies, right? Short circuit, blow them up and shit like that, let them overheat, stuff like that. But I'm talking about like stealth takedown and then being able to jack in to their neuro socket. That was also what we never ended up getting inside the main version of the game, the final release of the game. Now, another possibility of what we could be getting in the game is third person. As you saw in the gameplay not too long ago. Um, I think putting third person in the game would be fucking dope. It'd be for your GTA tryhards. Nothing against GTA, love GTA, GTA 6 coming soon. Hopefully, reveal trailer, something. Different topic. We'll get into that in a different video down the road. But this game, when it first came out on December 20th, 2020, it was realistically only getting like 50,000 to 40,000 active players besides the original launch of it. So this game went from 40,000 active players to over 1 million active players a day on Steam, mainly because of how successful, of course, you guys know Cyberpunk Edge Runners. If you haven't seen it, strongly recommend you guys binge watch it. It's only like 30 minutes an episode, and the events of it take place 1 year before Cyberpunk 2077. But anyways, they did a very good job with edge runners. They did a very good job reviving this game because of that. Another topic that I see that people aren't really talking about for Project Orion is where this game is actually going to take place. Now, I say this because CD Projekt Red worked a long time designing this map of Night City, and it would kind of honestly be a shame for them just to throw it away so quick. But who knows? They might possibly go a little bit north, like add Vegas or something like that, or a whole new expanded area on the current map, kind of like RDR2. If you never played Red Dead Redemption 2, strongly recommend it. It is the single-handed best single-player experience I've ever played in my life. Amazing game. But they could expand the base map like they did with RDR2 with New Austin. But I think the map of the next Cyberpunk game will mainly take place on the map of the United States of America on the no bad beginning of the game. When you go and you talk to border security after you meet Jackie, if you go inside the border, there's a big wall of America. Now, I want to get into more detail on that in a future video.